This is Spencer, your Tampa Bay wallpaper installer, installing your fabric wrap vinyl. This is Aztec mica going on this arched ceiling. We're about 13.5 feet from the ground. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how I cut against this. Now, it's been a half an hour since I installed the sheet. The paper has booked, it has expanded, and now this paper in particular is going to shrink back up to almost an inch. Let's call it 3/4. I already saw that on that edge of the paper that I had it past the edge. I gave it a couple of inches, and on the very end of it, it already went back up and almost met the edge. So this paper does shrink when it dries because it expands a lot when it's wet. So I'm putting my smoother right in the corner, and I'm going to cut right against with a brand new sharp 18mm black blade, specifically for sharp cutting of wallpaper, particularly hard to cut wallpaper. Okay. Able to see exactly what I'm doing. So now, okay, not an easy thing to do. I want to say don't try this at home. This wallpaper, I would actually say mend, M-E-N-D, mends like skin. And, but it has its downsides too. Very hard to cut. One steady pull of the blade right up against that edge. Extend it here. Okay, nice. Okay. Now look how beautiful it goes right into the edge. Just push this thing back. All right. I'm gonna give it a quick wipe down. Those were clean rags. They just fell.
He's going right on top there.
This is. Write this down. This man is gonna paint this again. All I'm doing is getting the blue residue off the wall here. This wall is getting painted, and you definitely can't paint over glue. It will manifest right away with cracking and peeling. So, as long as you get the residue off. Okay, so now comes the double cut in the middle, and I have it overlapped about 2 inches. And you can actually see it because of the impression that's being made. I'm leaving these edges to the end because my paper has shrunk. I can see it already. The overlap was about a half an inch from where it is right now. So I think it's done because it has stayed where it is. So, all right. This is the fun part. I'm going to get right over the middle, or under it.
You want to keep this running?
Yeah. Let me show the double cut. Okay, very good. So far, so good. Good on all the edges. Oh, got a little wrinkle there. My hand is clean. clean. This wallpaper will, any dirt that's on your hand, I would say it's permanent. Very hard to clean anything. It'd be like trying to clean the street with a rag. You get the idea. You can, however, wipe it. It will take anything off the top surface of it, which just might be a little glue, but there's no reason why there should be glue all over the front of it anyway. All right. So now this is usually what I used to do, a double cut. Let's see if it bends enough. Yep, it's good. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get rid of this thing that's gonna kill me. Serious. I'm gonna use a new blade for this cut. And although it's not ideal that you stop when you're cutting a double cut, I'm going to have to, because this blade will never do the whole span. And so, how am I going to keep it consistent? Well, by eye, I'm going to make sure that this edge stays consistently about 1/2 inch from the edge of the wallpaper. I'm going to use the edge of the wallpaper as my guide. Okay. You can't put too much thought into this either. If you do, you'll screw it up. You know what I'm saying, Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, what do I do? You stop. It's
Yeah,
like,
if you stop and try to realign, you're done.
now you can already see that my hand is, it's got to be readjusted, and now my body as well, so that I be consistent. Although again, this wallpaper is very forgiving. Now, if we were doing a very highly pigmented design, we would have a lot more considerations as to how we go about doing this. It wouldn't be as forgiving. Okay, we're at the center
middle.
point?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're about
we're at the
the
middle.
middle.
Okay, I can. So I stopped at the center because we have an electrical fixture there, which is going